Okay. All right. Well, welcome everybody. So our topic tonight is 7 orders in 72 hours. And there's a method to my madness, and I'm really excited about this. First is what 7 orders in 72 hours will give you is hopefully a $600 party of your very own, which will allow you during Double Host Dollars month to get $300 in jewelry all for yourself, plus a little paycheck in there. Somewhere around October 3rd, which would be a great thing for everybody. Who wouldn't want an extra $150 or more, and 7 more customers, who any of whom could book a party for the month of October. And you never know what the October special is going to be in. So for hostesses, let's see. So I thought, what we could do is talk about 6 or 7 different ideas that are a la carte that you can pick from based on what really resonates with you. I don't want you to think, oh, I have to do all of these and now I'm overwhelmed. That's not the point at all. And so we have Debbie Pickens and Michelle Ferreira with us, and they will be sharing some of the ideas that they've come up with in brainstorming about this stuff for us. And then toward the end, we'll be talking about one final idea that we're going to explore a little bit more in depth. But again, I want you to decide which pieces and parts you want to do with this. And think about the concept of skill versus will. I've talked about this with Lynn Conway a lot, the concept of skill versus will. And the reality is, if you want to do something, if you have the will, then all you need is the skill. So ask yourself, how much time am I willing to put into this over the next 72 hours? Because that's the end of the month, right? Thursday night, end of September. How much time do I have each day to put into this? Do I have 30 minutes? I think you can accomplish it in 30 minutes a day over the next, but starting today and until Thursday. And then all you need is the skill. So when you pick a couple of things, 1 or 2 things that you like out of what you're going to hear tonight, you may need to ask more questions. You may need to ask for help. You might need to look for a sparkle buddy to do it with you, so that your skills are at the highest level to make this successful for you. Okay. So just a word of caution and a word of advice. Don't try to do all of it. Pick a couple of them or one, and perhaps join in with somebody on this call who wants to do it with you. Okay. And I think you're going to get some really great results. The other key advantage, I believe, is that this gives you the opportunity to prove to yourself what you're capable of, so that at any moment, in any month, you can pull things like this out of the hat and increase your income and increase your sales. And that's just an important skill that we can learn at any time. And if we have the will, we can make it happen. So let's dive in, and we're going to start with Debbie. And Debbie has 3 basic ideas that she's going to share with us. And I'm so excited about the ideas that Michelle and Debbie have. So this is going to be fun. So thank you, Debbie. Go right ahead. And I'm going to.
Okay. The first one that I came up with that I'm actually going to do, but it's not 7, it's 8, is doing a birthstone challenge. We always have all the birthstones, and everybody likes them. So I decided to do earrings and necklaces, which would make them 42 and 42. That makes it $84. And when you have 8 people that are joining in on that, that gives you $672 in sales. So then you can go in, and whoever places an order, you're going to be able to divide that up. You're going to end up with $336 in our hostess rewards for the double hostess. So you can either raffle that off and give that to everybody or just one person, or you can divide it up and give it to 2. That is strictly up to you. Now, you probably would have to spend a little bit of money to actually ship it to them, but when you're looking at what you're making, that's probably not going to be very much. So I went ahead and I decided the earrings and the necklaces, because they were the 42 and the 42. And not only that, but it's a nice set when you look at it. Who wants to have their earrings and their necklaces match? So that would be something that they can do for the holiday. You have mommies and grandmas and who like to do that kind of stuff. The other idea I had, now that was for 8, getting 8, okay? This one that I came up with that I think is really kind of fun is ice bracelet bonanza. Now, we have quite a few of our ice bracelets that are still available on the retired list. So you're going to want to go on the retired list and look. And I did go in there. There's 2 of them that have already been sold out, which is the Splash Summer and the Sea Blue. Those are gone. But you do have the other ones that are. So when you look at 7 people and they were to go in there and buy just one ice bracelet that's on the retired list, that's $89, okay? That's $623. When you take and you divide that up, that's that's $310. So you could still do another drawing, and you can go ahead and you can give them the whole 310, or you could divide that up, 155 and 155. It depends upon how you want to do that. I would suggest going either into your VIP page, your Facebook page, and go in there and announce whatever it is you would like to do so that they have an idea and get it going. Another thing that would be kind of fun to do too, and you have the 3 days, 72 hours, is a mystery hostess party. That would be something that you're going to want to go on a VIP page or make your phone calls, your text messages, make some phone calls. And I personally would do that, but I would gear it into all the sale items, and you can go and see what's on sale, either in your Amy app, or you're able to go in resources and make a copy of all that. So that would give you quite a bit, and you're still going to be able to either give the whole thing to somebody it's a 50-50 chance, okay, or divide it up. Those are the 3 things that I have that I think would be really fun to do. The Birchstone is really my favorite. It's something that we've never done. And it might be something that people would really love to be able to do. First of all, it's affordable. Second of all, you're dealing with 8, and it's going to give you $672. You have the ice bracelet bonanza. You would have your 7 at $89. That'll give you $623. And who knows too, with the ice bracelet bonanza, somebody could buy 2 of those and they go in there and get something at 50% off, and that's going to even give you more. So those are my ideas. If you have any questions at the end, please ask me.
Thanks, Debbie. That's great. Really appreciate it. Let me take you off of Spotlight. Here we go. Although we love seeing your beautiful face. And let's go to Michelle Ferreira. And there she is.
And I just unmuted.
Okay, great. And I just spotlighted you right at that instant. Thank you.
And first of all, let me apologize because I have chicken on the table. My dogs are one on each side of me. This game is starting in the background, so I shut the door because there's going to be screaming any minute. So the ideas that I had were, if someone places an order for $200, let's say, or $100, whatever dollar figure you want to limit, offer them the blush mini glitz. That's the business builder item this month. It's only $14. And, you would have to send that to them yourself, but you could also take that opportunity to write them a nice little handwritten note. Thank you very much for your order. We're going to have lots of other specials coming up. Think of us for the holidays, blah, blah, blah. So you could kind of do triple duty, give them something. I think the mini glitz and rose is by far the prettiest piece we have in the blush. So anyway, that would be one. On the same theme, also, I was thinking you could offer, if you spend $200, you get to choose an item from my retired inventory. This is items that I've had probably 2 or 3 years. And, I've tried selling them for some reason, they just don't sell, but they're new pieces. And so it'd be, again, kind of triple duty. It'd be a great way for you to get rid of old stuff that you have just sitting around, give it new life, give it to someone who's really going to enjoy it. Take the time to send them a personal note and say, thank you very much, blah, blah, blah. But I also had another thought. while I was getting ready. One of my friends approached me last week, and he said, you were in here with the new items, and my wife wants one of the bracelets. Well, we have 4 new ice bracelets. So I'm racking my brain trying to think about which one she really wanted. So I need to get back with him, but there's an opportunity. I could get back with him, and there's an $89 order right there that I don't even have to think about. And on that same vein, Amy is our friend. And there is a way you can go in Amy and sort by birthdays. So let's say you would go in there and sort for your October birthdays, especially people who might be early in the month. Call their husbands if you have the number, or text their husband, or send them a note, say, hey, can I make some hints for you for your birthday? I'm placing a party and I'd love to get it in now. I don't know, just some thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try 2 of those at least. No, I'm going to try 3. And you're going to talk about the last one, right?
Sure. Yes. That's great. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to remove your spotlight. Oh, I just need tech support. And now you're muted. Did I do that to you?
I muted myself.
Oh.
But I was going to say, I don't see myself anymore. So you must have succeeded.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad, because I can't tell that I did that. So thank you for that. I was trying to read the chat all at the same time, so I apologize. Okay, let me try to get to, I don't want to spotlight myself. I want to get to gallery. Hold on. What are you all seeing? Are you seeing just Michelle? Are you seeing the gallery?
I see you.
I see you. I see
You're
who's
seeing
talking.
whoever's talking. There you go.
Okay.
I agree with Kathy.
Interesting. So I'm trying to stop that part. Let's see here.
You could mute us all.
That's the last thing I want to do.
We would just have to unmute when we wanted to talk.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay. It just wasn't going very well. Zoom has updated itself, and it has a couple little quirks in it that are not sitting very well with me, because I'm a creature of habit. Okay, so then the last thing that we were going to talk about as a group is this concept of the retiring pieces as a whole. Some of you may know that there are a lot of pieces from the spring summer catalog that are not exactly gone yet. They're not in the fall catalog, but they're still available online until Thursday. And there's nothing like the idea that something will be gone in a couple of days to make you want it a whole lot. And so we can really play on this concept with people. And so what I did today, later this afternoon, was posted pictures, a JPEG of each page of the retiring pieces, and with a big pink X through the ones that are already out of stock. I want to show you what the retiring pieces look like in case you haven't seen them. Just a second. See where I put them. Okay. All righty. So, sorry, I'm having trouble with my eyes these days, and so it's a little hard for me to see these screens sometimes. I apologize. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is the PDF that's online, but we've converted this into photographs on each page, and this does not show you the pieces that are actually retired, that have already gone out of stock. But there's an awful lot on here that is still available that some of your customers will want, especially people who like the Chanels. The Aqua Chanel is still available. The little gold cross is still available. And another Chanel is still available. The Splash Shimmer is still available in the Chanel. The Sea Star necklace is still available. So there are some really, really important pieces. The waterfall is still available. And then
Before you go, can you go back to the Trinity? I'm sorry.
Yep.
That Trinity necklace,
Yeah.
I was surprised when it's retiring because it's one of the most popular crosses.
Yeah.
And you could even offer that to people because a lot of people want them for Christmas presents.
That's a
And
good point. I like the layout of this because it's bundled into different types of pieces. So all the earrings are together, and there are only a couple of earrings that are actually out of stock. So that's nice because those are tiny little cells, and people can put several of those together to place an order. And then there are still a number of ice bracelets available. All of the 2-stranded bracelets are gone, but there are some ice bracelets still available. And so, and then there are 2 rings, the crystal diamonds ring and the spotlight ring are still both available. The Amore and the Tanzanite are both gone, except for one size in the Tanzanite. So you can find this as a PDF under documents. And so that's an option, but I did post all the JPEGs. So here's what you can do. Grab the JPEGs off of the team page and save them to your phone. And then that way you'll have them on hand to send to people. So who would I send them to? What I'm going to do is go to the Amy app. And for those of you who have it, I'm going to go to the Amy app and I'm going to search on my top 10 best customers. Now, a lot of them are past hostesses because that calculation also includes what people got for free as hostesses. But that's okay because our hostesses are among our very best customers as well, right? They are our best advocates. And so I want to make sure that they see this retire list. So I'm just going to come up with maybe 10 names. You get to decide how many you want to offer to, but maybe I'll do, 10 tomorrow morning and 10 more tomorrow night. So I'm hitting 20 people with this retire list. So then the question is, well, what am I going to say? And it might be, hey, you're one of my very best customers. I wanted to make sure that you knew that these pieces are going away as of Thursday. Now's your chance to get them. Here's the shopping link. And I will give them a link to my own party that I'll open so that they can shop immediately. And then I will follow up to make sure that they got it in another day or so. So I won't just leave it. If I don't hear back from them, I'm going to make sure that they see it again. Another way to do it is to say, hey, you're one of my best customers. I want to make sure that you see the retired list before it goes away on Thursday. Would you like to see it? ? And then they have to reply back to you. And then you can send them the 7 pictures that go with it. Okay. So that's another way to do it too. It's up to you. So thoughts about that? I'd love to hear about all of these different ideas. What leaps out at you? What other ideas do you have?
Just a question, Betsy, and I might have missed something, so I apologize. But when you're talking about the 7 items that are retiring, is it something other than just because I'm, still sort of new, I'm trying to figure out, is it something that's come out this month, or are you talking about this was the retiring stuff and these are the 7 that are left?
These are the 7 pages that are left. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Of retiring. And
right.
so in everything we saw except what we see in that inventory update, that's gone away.
Correct. Yeah. And so I took the inventory update and I used it to X out all the pieces that are actually in the photographs that I posted on the team page. So that yeah. And so you're right. They were pieces that were in the spring summer catalog and previous that are still available right now for this 1 month interim period, but they're not in the fall catalog and they are going away. Now, reality is we're probably going to be seeing them again at some point. It didn't used to be this way. It used to be that we would never see them again and they would be sent over to the Swarovski boutiques. We're not doing that at the moment. We're holding on to all of our retiring pieces and putting them on sale. So we will be seeing them again at some point, but we don't know when. And we also don't know which ones are going to sell out between now and Thursday either. So that's another piece of it, is that a lot of these ice bracelets could just flat out go away by Thursday. And so we can't count on the idea that they're going to be available as a sale piece. So I don't know if hopefully that answers your question, Janice. They were good questions. Who else? Yes, Kathy.
I am going to reach out to people tomorrow and let them know that things are, that the retiring is only a couple more days, but all month long, I've been doing that on my VIP page, posting what's retired. And even today I sent out my sample pieces that I have of retiring and letting everyone know that they're at a discount. But now, tomorrow, I will definitely reach out to some people who have been commenting on the VIP page.
That's,
Um,
I love it. That's great. Yeah, the people who are doing commenting, I get lazy and I forget. I'm sorry, try to take my shoes off. I get lazy and I forget that what I really need to do is reach out to people who are commenting or clicking like on things because they're showing interest, and I need to find out what their interest actually is. And I don't always do a good job of that. So I like what you're saying about that. That's great. Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, I love it. Who else? Other ideas? Any other questions? Were you all able to answer the questions that you had on the chat earlier that I saw? Did you get those questions answered? Or do you need clarification on any of them? Let's see what they were. Wendy, thank you for helping with those. Okay. Thank you.
While you're looking, Betsy, I'd love to hear a little more about the Birthstone Blitz. I like what you said. I get it in concept, but are you reaching out to people individually? You said you're putting it on your Facebook. Like, tell me a little bit more about that. Are you actually putting things together as a bundle? Like you had mentioned the earrings and the necklace. So are you putting that together as a bundle, or how are you packaging that kind of in your marketing?
I'm offering it that way.
Okay.
I'm going in there. I'm sorry, Betsy, maybe you wanted to answer that?
No, you.
Okay. What I'm doing, I'm actually offering it the bundle with the earrings and the necklace. So therefore, they're going to be able to see that together because everybody wants their earrings and their necklace to match. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they may want to get a different birthstone necklace and a different birthstone pair of earrings, which is still fine. But it's going to be great to try to do that, and it's going to give you exactly what you need to have. I actually went on my VIP page tonight, and I went live to kind of tell them a little bit about this. So therefore, they're going to be able to see what I'm doing and explain it to them. And I showed them the necklace and the earrings, and I told them I have 3 days to do this. 3 days.
Got it.
Okay. And I also said that everybody who places an order, their name's going to go in a hat, and we're going to do a drawing for either the $300 or maybe $150, $150. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with that just yet, but that's what I'm going to do. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just something different. And when you approach it as holiday gift, you've got mommies, you've got grandmas, you got, people like to do that with their grandchildren, their children, whatever. It really should be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking, because if you're putting together little bundles for people, and then somebody else had mentioned, I think it was Michelle, that they're reaching out to, husbands and boyfriends. And so,
Exactly.
I'm thinking potentially if I just do this blitz, on my VIP page, I could also do it on my regular Facebook to say, hey, fellas,
Exactly.
want a nice, easy gift for your daughters, whatever.
Yep.
Grandparents, mother, okay. Thank you.
And
That
here's
helps.
something else to
Fun
think
talk
about too, is you got a lot of girls are in college, and they may want that earrings and that necklace for their college colors too. So that could be something to think about.
Perfect. Thanks, Debbie. I appreciate you kind of
You're so welcome.
brainstorming that.
Good luck with it.
That's great.
Thanks.
Wendy, were you about to say something?
I was going to say I went online. I talked to Debbie earlier today, and I'm just having a really, lack of a better word, crummy month. So I went online, I went live, and I basically told them I was looking, and then I posted after I went live. I went back and posted, who wants to party, looking for 6 girls to play. And I had posted that you have to play to win. But I said, anybody that ordered in the next 48 hours between now and midnight Wednesday night, to message me with their order. And if they took advantage of the guest special, which I also put a picture in there because they keep blocking everything I'm trying to post. So I put a picture of the guest special stating when you spend $100, you get 50% off your next item. So anybody that takes advantage of that will be put into a drawing, and that I would need 6 girls to reach that mark. And at that point, we would have 3 winners who would each win $100 worth of free, spending money for jewelry. So that's how I did it. And I went back in and just put a picture of, again, I put a picture of the guest special. I put a picture of a dish with little like name slips in it for them to pick out. And something else about winners or who's ready to party. And then I put the link below for the catalog, but I wanted them to reach out to me. So, because the way I was thinking, my brain trying to work this, depending on who wins and how it works out, I could put one of them as the hostess. And then it could just drop ship to them depending on what the orders are or whatever they order, depending on who they are. So we'll see what happens.
It's great. Great, good luck.
What's your idea with, I saw the picture you posted on Star Throwers with the pink X's through all the pictures, so.
You could just say, and you can just save those and see if that helps.
Right, exactly. And I think when people see it, that things are going away, they like look at it like, oh, what did I miss?
Right.
Like, shit, what happened?
Yeah,
So,
Yeah. Good point.
mhm.
Very good point. Nothing makes you want to buy something more than thinking it's going to be gone. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Who has an idea? Who has a goal that they want to share or something that they're determined that they're going to try? Rena, go ahead. Did you go like this? Rena, did you go like this? No?
No, but I do want to try to get my own party to a certain threshold. So I'm going to try to implement some of these tips.
There you go. Great. Janice, did you have something?
Yeah, I'm sort of in the neighborhood of 1,800 right now, and I'm trying to get to 3,000. So got to go big or stay home.
You can
Wow.
do it.
And I just have a quick question, only because I'm still learning where everything is. Where do I find that info on what the business builders are? Like I know there's always a couple of necklaces or whatever. Where generally do I find that?
Michelle, do you want to answer that?
Of course, since I just put a piece of chicken in my mouth.
Perfect
When you
time.
log into Glam Central, and you go to the home section, communications, there's usually the one that has like September across the banner. If you hit September, then you scroll down to the bottom of that screen and there should be the pictures of the business builders on the left-hand side. I think it was, you got it? Okay, there you go.
Great. Thank you.
I'm gonna add one more thing to what's going on. The retired list. It's fantastic that Betsy did that, but just remember, we have our little savings thing here going back to savings for September. A lot of the stuff that is retired is on sale. You're gonna want to go in there and look and see what is on sale and maybe start promoting what's going away and saying, hey, this is going away, but this is on sale. It was 79, it's now 59. So that would be another option for you to do that. And you can go into Amy and you can get all those pictures and you can just pop them up on your VIP page or you can go into your Facebook page and do that. You can even go ahead if there's somebody that really really likes that Trinity cross, was normally 49 on sale for 39. Let's say of somebody who really wanted that, go in there and get the picture and send it to them. So that way they know that it's going bye-bye. It was 49, it is now 39. So that's another little trick of the trade that you can go in there and do that too. Follow up with that.
I wonder if it would be worth it for me to go in to the retired JPEGs and circle the ones that are on sale.
Yeah, good.
So, and then go back and then go to those 2 pages that are on sale, the JPEGs of those,
Right.
and circle the ones that are retiring and denote that they're retiring. Yeah.
There's quite a few of the stuff that's retiring that's on there, like the
Okay.
crystal diamond ring. I mean, that's retiring. The fizzy
Fizzy.
earrings, golden, the Trinity. I mean, there's so much of it.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
great. I'll do that too. So we can have all that in one place.
yeah,
Thank you, Debbie. That's just genius.
you're welcome.
Love it. Who else wants to share a goal before we finish? You'll have to unmute. Go ahead, Danielle. Oh, we can't hear you.
Struggling this month.
Oh, she went away. Okay. Anybody else? You good?
At 1,800. I don't know that I have a team doing anything, so
Go for it, Wendy.
1,800.
Awesome. Do it. I love it. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much. And thank you very much to Michelle and to Debbie. You put a lot of time and thought into this today. I just so appreciate having panels like this. It's just great to see all the camaraderie and the Sparkle Sisters coming together. So I can't wait to see what you all accomplish. Be sure to keep posting all your wins on the team page because we'd love to cheer you on. And let's have a great end of the month. Some really fun stuff coming up for October 1st. So get ready and be sure to save the date for October 6th for our the company's Sparktober event. Details to come on that. Can't tell you a thing, but it'll be a lot of fun. You're going to love it. All right. You love you all. I'll talk to you later.
Good
Bye.
luck, everybody.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Go get them.